Hey everybody, Rob here at Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge.
And I'm Isaiah.
And today we're doing our Final Third Friday pairing with the brand new Aladino Classic. Just came out this week to just a few shops in the United States, and it'll be coming out to all other shops July or August.
Yep. And we're pairing that today with Jack Daniel's Triple Mash. This is a new release from them. It's bottled in bond, but it is their single malt whiskey, their rye whiskey, and their original Tennessee whiskey blended together for this product. So
yeah, it's definitely one of the first. I shouldn't say one of the first, but it's one of Jack Daniel's best new offerings at such a great price point. You're looking at $40 or less. You should be able to buy a bottle of this, and it's one of the better Jack offerings I think I've seen, other than maybe the single barrel.
Yeah. The nice thing about it too is on the palate for that whiskey, it is a lot of like baking spice. So I think today that's going to kind of pair well with this.
I think so too. With this this new Classic, it's a still utilizing the Corojo binder that JRE Farm has made famous. But this one's a little bit more unique than some of their other blends. This one has a Habano wrapper, which the Vintage Selection does as well, but this has Habano filler. So it's a totally different and brand new profile coming from Aladino, and man, they've knocked it out of the park with this cigar. I know I've been smoking these like crazy.
Yeah.
We had an event opening up our cigar garden over the weekend, and we sold several boxes and a lot of singles, and everyone so far has loved it. So definitely a great new offering to their lineup. And this is going to be a regular release. This isn't some special release that you're going to get one time a year. This is going to be, once they get in their stride, this is going to be ready all the time. So
there's not a whole lot on the outside. I'm getting like that kind of sweet hay note.
Yeah.
But
it's kind of, there you go. That's almost like the sweetness is almost kind of chocolatey, which is kind of unique.
Yeah.
I like that.
Totally.
You go straight cut or V?
I did a V cut,
right,
and as I was doing it, I thought, man, that's a little ballsy on a Corona. But thanks, Aladino, for holding up to the Colibri Deep
Heck
V.
yeah.
That's hardcore.
That is a deep V on a Corona, and it looks absolutely perfect. Yeah, this...
It's got a raisin or fig.
There is a raisin note in there. Obviously, you still get the hay. I mean, you're going to get that in the aroma. But that raisin is nice.
Yeah. It's pretty close to figs for me, like Fig Newton feeling.
Actually, you know what? It's a Fig Newton all the way through.
Yeah.
It's the little breading crust.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. That's tasty.
That is very tasty. You ready to light up?
Ready to light up. So if you can notice, we're wearing something that's absolutely stupid and hilarious, and it was kind of fun. So one night we're in here, we're looking to get us some Hawaiian shirts to wear for the grand opening of the Cigar Garden patio here, and Lisa and
my girlfriend
Victoria came in, and they were looking up shirts, and I'm pretty sure Victoria may have found it. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
One of them found it. And
they were scheming behind the computer and made these.
And they made these
so
with my lovely face on them.
But the thing is it's true to brand. You got your sunglasses and you got your regular glasses, and you're either smoking the OG Corojo or the Cameroon in both of them.
That's right. Got both of the Aladino cigars in here. So, and the one thing that's even more stupid, I think Lisa's already sold like 16 of them to people that wanted them in here now.
Yeah, I wore it to my father, like to my parents' house for Father's Day yesterday, and my youngest sister wanted one. She was like, "Who is that on there?" I said, "That's Rob, Lydia."
That's creepy, man.
She said, "I need that."
That poor girl.
I said, "Okay, I'll get you on the list."
I really like your dad a lot, but he's not raising her right.
She's something else, man.
That's great.
At her graduation open house, she had a life-size cardboard cutout of John Cena.
That's hilarious.
Why? It's just Lydia.
That's Lydia?
It's Lydia, dude.
Was he in the costume for the superhero costume, or was he just a wrestler?
Well, she dressed him up in her cap and gown. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Graduating with Cena.
Yeah.
Man, this is a really great cigar. I mean, it starts off that first initial puff. You get like a bomb of baking spices.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of flavor. You feel like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a strong cigar.
Yeah.
After a few puffs, it just gets back into that medium, and it stays true to that medium all the way through. As you can see, it's just chimney of smoke for this little guy, and
Yeah.
I'm digging it, man.
Yeah. It is a lot of baking spices in there. The retro hail doesn't have a lot of, like, it's not spicy on it, but
No.
there is spice.
Yeah, it's not like black pepper, red pepper spice. It's more of just the baking spices staying true, coming through your nose.
Yeah.
a little bit earthier through the nose than it is on the top.
It is, yeah. I'm gonna try it with this Jack.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to myself. So just the cigar itself,
It reminds me a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man.
with the pairing.
With the pairing.
Nice. Yeah, because I am getting that that kind of, you call it a cereal note, but it's more not the regular sugar cereal. It's almost like the Raisin Bran cereal.
Yeah.
More of that darker, not quite so sweet note that you get out of the Raisin Bran.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go in.
It really is like a heavy cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh yeah.
Go back to the cigar.
Oh yeah. But more like I don't know. I'm still getting the Raisin Bran, but
Yeah.
it's like a cinnamon Raisin Bran now.
Yeah.
That's good.
I could see that, man.
I'll tell you, going from the cigar to the whiskey, the whiskey's sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet. This is sitting at 100 proof, so it's not just a low proof option from Jack. It's bottled and bond. It's a great great pairing, but the sweetness on it when you go that way, but when you back it up the other direction, there's the heat.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Getting both options out of it too.
Absolutely. On the whiskey, it actually pulls out more of that Tennessee characteristic for me, where it
Yeah.
has that slight like char note.
Yeah,
Which I haven't.
I'm not getting the banana at all in that.
No, uh-uh.
I think that's the American and the rye coming through, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But, so it's like cinnamon bread or cinnamon toast
Yeah.
crunch or cinnamon bran, some sort of cinnamon sugar stuff.
Yeah, and that's what's kind of cool about this one. We've had several pairings here recently that we were coming up with some really crazy, fun flavor notes. And what's been cool is we're starting to get people coming in and trying the different pairings.
Yeah.
And we had, I know, 3 at least on Saturday, and every one of them loved it. It was
It was the Copper and Kings and the Black
gold, and which we didn't get last week's up on the board for Saturday. Unfortunately, that was my fault.
No, I mean
But,
that's all right. Honestly,
That was a great pairing. I mean, everything we said in the video, they were able to pull out of that.
Yeah.
On there was just
Yeah.
great.
one of the ladies who tried that pairing. She was kind of gawking. She was like, "I can't believe how good that is together." She said, "I don't even like brandy." I said, "Oh well, it's a bourbon lover's brandy."
100%. Yeah.
And she was drinking it neat too, so she was like, she had
a
ordered a
double,
double.
too.
Yeah.
125 proof and
Yep.
a double.
So she was feeling herself,
Well, she
but
was, and she's a little girl too.
oh yeah, but she was telling me, she said, "It's kind of peachy." I said, "I know, it's crazy. Like that Butchertown brandy, though it is a great brandy, has a lot of peach notes."
Yeah, it does. And it's not like it's a peach bomb or peach flavored. It's just,
Yeah.
you're getting those brandy notes that gives you that funky sweetness to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like you said, it leans more towards bourbon for me because of the heat. It's in a lot of brandies can be lower proof. Now the Starlight, the Masters Reserve. What do they call that one? That's the
the Estate.
Is that the Estate? That's the high proof brandy, or
yes.
Yeah. So, I think we tasted that at the tasting, but I don't remember much about it. This one here, though, definitely leans toward bourbon.
Well, the other thing is that Butchertown has to be aged in new charred oak barrels.
Oh yeah.
Like most brandies will be thrown into like either toasted or lightly charred French oak barrels, which imparts a lot more gentle characteristics to it. But that Butchertown has a lot of barrel influence.
Tell you what, on the sip that time,
Yeah.
I'm getting some orange, orange peel or something in there.
Oh yeah. I can see that. And there's that whiskey kind of is a tad bit salty with this cigar.
I can see that, yeah.
Kind of like the same way you get like the sea salt thing in scotches.
Yeah.
Just like that little bit of salinity. It's pretty
bit
nice.
Of brininess going there.
Yeah. So this cigar after the whiskey is a lot of dry cinnamon. It's that bready note, and clove. There's definitely clove there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, this cigar is a little bit different than everything that they've ever done at Aladino. Well, I should say it's a lot different. Most of, actually, is it most or all? All of them, actually. Yeah. All of the other Aladinos in their core line are Corojo binder and filler.
Yep.
And the only thing that changes it up is the wrapper, which makes a world of difference in every cigar. Yeah. This is the first one that they put out with all the Habano filler. And it is, it fits perfectly in their lineup. It's a medium strength.
Yeah.
I would say medium plus body just because of the flavor coming out of this thing.
Absolutely.
But definitely the strength levels in that medium range at the most, which fits nicely between the original Corojo and the Cameroon, because Cameroon's that mild to medium. The original Corojo is a medium full. Fits perfectly in between there.
Absolutely.
Similar to that vintage selection on strength, but totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different cigar.
Yeah, 100%. This
is going to be a banger for them this year, I think.
I think so. And if it's not, all the cigar reviewers have a stick up their butt or something.
They have to. I'll tell you what. I've said this to a few people. There are probably a short list of 3 or 4 brand new cigars this year that have come out, and this has taken over my top spot as my favorite new cigar of 2022. And I'm not just saying that because I love Aladino. This is a fantastic cigar.
It really is.
I smoked 3 of the 4 sizes. So we have a Corona, Robusto, Toro, and a Gordo.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked the Gordo yet, but I smoked the other 3, and each one of them smoked absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
My 2 favorite, I think at this point, the Corona is definitely my favorite. The Toro is my second favorite.
Yeah. I smoked the Toro on Saturday, and it's not a litmus test for cigars, but the thing is when you can set it down, make somebody's drink, and come back to it, and it's still lit.
That happened to me with the Corona.
Really?
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
And the construction on these things are fantastic. That burn line is crazy. The ash is solid on mine.
I knocked the ash off just because I keep ashing myself lately, so I just went ahead and knocked it off. It would have stayed longer, obviously.
I can teach you how to smoke if you need.
I just am tired of the ash falling on me all over. And I get to sweep it up off the floor later.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
The less I have to sweep it up, the better. So, just so you know, the Avs are up 2-0 in the series.
Wow.
I know.
Go Avs.
Go Avs. They blanked the Tampa Bay Lightning. Was that last night? Night before last?
Saturday night.
Saturday night, yeah.
So Tam was
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, 7-0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, after 3-0, she went and started working more and decided not to come out here and watch any more of the game. So
Poor Tam.
poor Tam.
She's
She's had 2 in a row. She's fine.
She got steamrolled.
So now it's back in Tampa tonight. So we'll see.
Yeah. So it was funny on Saturday. Rob's sister was helping out at the shop, and she's a Tampa Bay fan. So
Yep. She's our newest employee.
She got all changed up into her gear, and
It backfired.
it backfired very much.
Yeah. That's all right. I think tonight's going to be a little bit different story being back in Tampa, and they're in a must-win situation. So it could be a tough game tonight. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it's 10-0 Avs.
Are they playing them again?
Tonight, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's a best of 7.
Oh, okay.
So they're just up 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
As you can see, Isaiah is a big hockey fan.
Huge hockey fan.
So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about Saturday, man.
Yeah, so Saturday was an absolute blast. We had pork and some of the best smoked chicken wings I think I've ever
Man.
had.
Those two, that combo of those two were amazing. Will Breeden and Chris Gordon just killed it for us. But, yeah, that food was amazing. We sold quite a bit of that.
And right at 12, we had a bunch of people here. Of course, we open it at noon, but we had people here probably like 11:30 on. They were all just ready to watch us do the ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
We had the Madison County Chamber of Commerce out here, and they brought a ribbon and did the whole Facebook Live thing on their end, and it was really cool.
It was really nice of them to come out and support us. The community came out and supported us really well. I mean, we had, I don't know, probably close to 50 people here just kind of watching the ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, somewhere in that range.
Yep.
But people that have been a big part of our shop, but also, people like Rish Innovations that come out and they did a lot of the work for us.
Yeah.
They were out here supporting us, and, also, people saw the work that they did and realized how amazing it was.
Yeah. They did a fantastic
But the entire day,
job.
man, we had Little Red Johnny, which is a local band here, come out and play.
Yeah.
And they killed it for us. The
They
patio
did.
was packed. The lounge in here was packed.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic day. We've been having mid upper 90s all week, and then Saturday hits and it's 75 and no humidity.
Yeah.
Perfect day.
It
sunny.
really was.
You couldn't have asked for a better day. Now we got 90s coming back this week, today
Yeah.
too.
But on Saturday, we had so many people come out. A lot of people from the south side of Indy came here. And
Yeah.
heck, even Nick from the Pulpit Podcast was
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah,
it was
Nick
good.
brought his new girlfriend out to visit for a concert and come in here.
And,
that was nice.
And Trey Mack was here.
Heck yeah.
So it was just a really good crew.
It really was. And, just thanks again to all of our regulars who keep coming out and supporting us. I mean, we can't do this without you, and it's been just an amazing time building the community here, and you guys are a huge part of that, so thank you.
Yeah. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers. Yeah, when this bottle came out, the rep come in and he brought 2 bottles in, looking at those bottles, you're like, okay, are these just dressed up versions of the old number 7? And he brought
The bonded kind of is.
The bonded kind of is, but it tastes way better.
It is way better.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't even want to call it dumbed down, but it's kind of a dumbed down version of single barrel. It's almost as good, but not quite as good as a single barrel, but that's special. But when he brought these out for us to sample, I was not excited. I'm like, just pour me just a little bit. And he poured me a lot. And drank it. I'm like, oh, that's good stuff. So we got it on order, and it's been great. I mean, it's definitely, like I said, it's a new release from them, I think within the last month or two, probably a couple months at this point. And it's been getting all kinds of great, accolades from the bourbon crowd, from the whiskey crowd.
Absolutely.
Not the bourbon crowd, but the whiskey crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, bourbon crowd's going to absolutely love it. But if you're a bourbon snob, it's not bourbon. So
It's not. Yeah, the triple mash is definitely not bourbon.
actually, there's no bourbon in that, unless that American just
Well, they're
happens to be a bourbon.
their Tennessee whiskey technically is
technically
a
bourbon. That's
bourbon,
true.
but
That's
they'll
true.
claim the Tennessee category over bourbon.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they? They're trying to separate themselves from the big crowd. So
Yeah,
that
so-
makes sense.
The only difference on Tennessee is it's charcoal,
Charcoal.
filtered, charcoal mellowed,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, you know.
Which I think is part of the big process of giving you all that banana.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And there's always a distinct char note. Like, after going there to the distillery and seeing it all happen and smelling, the vats where they have the white dog dripping through, like, charred sugar maple, you could taste that, man.
Oh, yeah.
You could taste it.
Man, I just got a kind of a French toast note in that.
Yeah.
Not quite, maybe just very, very lightly buttered, but it's mostly just French toast.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I took Trey out to the horse track here last weekend.
He was
too.
telling me he was loving that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it was a blast. We were just sitting out there by the track. That was the first night that the cool front kind of came in.
Yeah.
We're out there. It was just beautiful weather. Had a great meal. Thanks to the casino for bringing us over for a meal. That was a great time. But it was a beautiful evening. Trey got to take his pictures of his horses he liked, and it was a good time.
He's a horseman.
He is. Well, he lives in Kentucky, so
Yeah, he's got to be.
You gotta love horses down
Gotta
there.
be. That's funny.
Yeah, you just wouldn't realize. We live in central Indiana, and there's 2 horse track and casinos, pretty close. One's about 10 minutes away. One's probably about half an hour away. And you wouldn't believe the amount of people that go through those places, man. She was telling us the number of people that went through that casino last year was 1.5 million,
Wow.
which comes down to a little over 40,000 people a day. Isn't that insane?
That's crazy.
That's insane. And I was shocked at that many people going through the casino. But hey, Mama's got to make some bank, baby.
There you go.
Mama's got to make her
Who's
bank.
Mama?
I don't know. There was this lady smoking cigarettes at the pull machine.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
she's
Mama. She's
Okay,
Mama.
yeah. Did you play any slots while you were there?
Nah, I don't gamble because it's just a donation when I gamble.
Yeah, neither do I. Normally, because I'll win something and then just dump it all back in.
See?
Double or nothing. Let's go.
See, I'm the guy that if I win something, I'm just cashing out saying I won.
See, that's what I would want myself to do.
Yeah.
But genuinely, you get the adrenaline rush of winning and you're like, well, let me put it back in, see if I can win more.
I'll tell you that.
Update, no, I can't.
I do pity the people that have struggled with that because I don't have an addictive personality in anything. I mean, I could literally drink heavily for 6 months and stop.
Yeah.
Cigars obviously are not addictive, but even gambling, stuff like that, I can just do it once and I'm done.
Yep.
And those people that have a struggle with that, man, I feel sorry for them, man. That's got to be rough. Just like alcohol or drugs or anything. I can't imagine having that addictive personality where it just drives your life.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are people I saw over there that have been there for probably the last 20 hours at the same machine, throwing in quarters and pulling. And it's like, man, that's got to be rough.
Yeah, that's got to suck, man.
But they're making a killing at it. The casino.
Oh, yeah, they are.
But,
You
know what I
got
mean?
it.
It's
You might as
entertainment.
well. Yeah.
I mean, that's why, a lot
Not
of people
very
say-
entertaining to me.
It's not to me either, but I don't have that kind of money to drop on. If it's not something you have enough of to where you say, I can walk in here with this much money and walk out without any,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do. I
Yep.
remember when the lottery started up here in Indiana, you hear people go cash their paychecks
Oh,
and take their entire
gosh.
paycheck to try to win the lottery. And you're like,
Oh.
Man, that's just another level of, heartache at home. Man, if I were to do that, my wife would have kicked my ass.
Divorced you.
Divorced me.
Yeah.
Nah, she would have just kept me around and kicked my ass over and over and over, probably.
There you go.
Man, it's an absolutely beautiful day again here in central Indiana. Perfect blue skies. Can't wait for that water tower to have the big Final Third cigar sign on it.
Is it going to?
I don't know. I'm going to keep trying.
You should have asked that lady who talked your ear off about angles.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're right.
Cool.
It is like smoke to sip is like French toast.
French toast is
Yeah.
so good.
And there is almost a raisin equality in there.
Still is, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's good.
So how was your Father's Day?
Oh, it was good.
Did Kitty get you anything nice?
No.
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 Wow, jeez. Ungrateful kids.
Great. He's a dog, man.
So?
That doesn't count for fatherhood. No, so I just went over to my parents' house. They've got a pool, and so we just packed a cooler full of beer and
Nice.
drank all day long in the pool, and
Good day.
it's great. Yeah, can't beat it. Ended the night smoking a 2022 Mil Diaz.
Oh, nice.
Marinitos.
The
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I ended up smoking an XO last night.
Oh yeah.
Love that cigar, 1502.
Did you have it at your house?
No, we were in here, and I grabbed it on the way home.
You working on Father's Day?
Well, we just stopped by.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a lot of work,
Okay.
but we were in here for a little while.
Yeah.
At least I had to water her flowers. She's so worried because she did all that landscaping
It's hot.
around here during all the heat,
Yeah.
and so she's trying to water it every day to make sure it doesn't die.
Yeah.
It's not the best thing to do, plant your flowers when it's 98 degrees outside, but
No.
she's going to keep up with the watering and it'll be good, I think.
Yeah. Should be. All the landscaping out by the sign looks great too, man.
Man, she killed it. She did such a great job, and she worked her ass off getting that stuff done.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not a week to be working outside.
No.
She was out there almost every day this week just getting things finalized and yelling at me to get things hung up and stuff. And
Yeah.
we still got a few things to do, but we don't need them yet. Like we have some string lights we need to put up under the patio. But we're open till 9, and it's daylight at 9 now, so we don't need the lights quite yet.
Yeah.
But probably have those up later this week or first of next.
Yeah.
But
String lights are all about the vibe, though.
I know. But I also thought we probably won't have a ton of people sitting out there this week, with it being mid-90s again this week. So we'll see.
Yeah. I think.
Although I was shocked, man. Last week we had just a couple of tables out there before we got it all set up. And I had a guy, we have a lot of motorcyclists come through here, and one guy came in and he was in his thick leather vest and jeans,
Oh, yeah.
boots, and he went out there and sat, and it was 96 degrees that day, and he sat out there and smoked a cigar and left. I'm like, I get trying to stay, you don't want to get too cool with the heat, but man, that's
rough.
brutal. You're not moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
This cigar is still really good.
I love this stick, man. This one. I love the Aladino line.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite in the line. Like the Corojo Reserva is up there for me, and I haven't
Yeah.
smoked one in a little while, but this is
This is definitely my new favorite.
wow. It knocked the Cameroon.
No. My new favorite of the year. This year.
Okay. I was like, you're a Cameroon guy, Rob.
Cameroon's still a special place in my heart. But this is different.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is very different.
if I want something a little stronger than Cameroon, I want something with a little bit more of the pronounced notes, this is the one.
Yeah.
Cameroon's still that cigar you can smoke any time of day. Honestly, this you could too.
I kind of want to pair this with a chai tea latte.
I bet it'd be good.
I bet it would, man.
Although whiskey's always better.
It always is. We can put whiskey in the chai.
That's true. Whiskey goes in everything, right? You ever had whiskey in your cereal? Sure, somebody's done it before.
I'm sure somebody has. Not that they should have, but I'm sure it's happened.
You might have a problem if.
Yeah, it's for real.
Wow.
No, man. You can put whiskey in most things. I don't think it'd be good with milk.
No, probably not. I make a mean bourbon barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Often.
Well,
It's
that's one of the
almost like a
things.
glaze.
When I'm cooking, if I'm drinking,
A little splashes in.
yeah, it like doesn't
Yeah,
even
too.
matter. It's just like, well, if I'm drinking, it's drinking. So, like you, let's say
you tend to start like 7 a.m., right? Drinking?
typically,
Yeah.
yeah,
Eggs.
eggs, toast.
Whatever. Right in a toaster. Ding.
Oh my gosh, put it in my oatmeal.
Oh, actually, that would be good.
Probably would,
Get you a
man.
nice mapley whiskey. Oh, that maple Starlight.
Oh gosh. There's one guy on ATS Indy that every once in a while on a Saturday he'll post a picture of just waffles, and he'll be pairing it with the maple bourbon.
I can see that. I would do it.
Oh yeah,
Heartbeat.
It's got to be delicious, man.
Yeah, that maple release is special.
Very good.
I mean, it does not taste like whiskey. It tastes like a high proof maple syrup. And that's it.
Yeah. And nobody's complaining about
Nobody's
it.
complaining.
Nobody's complaining. I need to tinge more of this. It's changing into a lot more pronounced cinnamon for me, Rob. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a lot more of that dry cinnamon, almost dry cinnamon with what I think of in like Red Hots.
Yeah,
Like
I
where
can
it's
see that.
kind of that spicy cinnamon
Yeah.
thing.
The candied cinnamon. kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is another one of those cigars that's kind of nice because at first it feels like it's going to dry your palate out, but then your mouth waters,
Yep.
which I like that. There are some cigars out there will dry you out like crazy, and even if the flavors are good, I can't stand smoking them.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. So sip to smoke right here again is just that French toast, a lot of cinnamon, a lot of clove. That Jack is leaving a lot of sweetness on the palate.
Very
So
much.
it makes it all very well rounded
Yeah.
for the cigar.
Yeah, like I said, I just got just a hint of the banana in there. More of a candied banana, but the flavor. There's even like almost not want to say cherry, but it's kind of a dark red fruit. I can't put my finger on what it is. There's a
Dark-
fruity note
in
to
the
it as well.
whiskey?
In the whiskey,
Let me see.
maybe it's black cherry. I think it's black cherry, as it sat on my palate for a while.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Definitely.
And it could be the pairing that's pulling those out.
Yeah, so on that whiskey, it's a lot of cinnamon and clove and black cherry, a tinge of banana.
Yeah. It's really nice. Again, I mean, it's like a broken record, but this is definitely one of the best Jack offerings I've seen forever.
Yeah. And it's definitely distinct, which
Yeah.
is not something that you see coming out of Jack very often.
Well, and that's what made me wonder by them putting it in basically. I think this is the exact same bottle as the old number 7, isn't it?
no.
It's not?
Uh-uh.
Okay. It looks very similar.
Here. I'll go grab the old number 7 bottle.
I just similar. Yeah, maybe it's just that square bottle thing. It made me wonder if people are going to think it's going to be the same as the old number 7 or in that same ballpark, you know. And again, I'm not going to sit here and crap on old number 7. I don't like it. Those that love it, good on you because you can get a fairly cheap bottle. Yeah, I guess you're right. It definitely is a different bottle.
Yeah. So it is a very similar design, but you get all the I guess ribbing down the
Yeah.
down the stem.
But I just wonder how many
everything's
people.
embossed.
Yeah, that's true. Sitting on the shelf, you definitely would notice the difference in the two.
But I think the like square bottle design is kind of the Jack thing.
Yeah,
I don't know
even
that
the
they-
single barrels are short and stubby, but they're still square.
Yeah. The only thing that I know out of the Jack line that is not a square bottle is the Tennessee Tasters, which those are flasks.
Gotcha.
So. Man, there is so much smoke coming off of this. I love that.
Yeah.
Like some cigars you got to fight with to get like a good amount of smoke, but this is just dying to.
Yeah, and
Dying to put it off.
this is definitely one that you can just take single puffs on. I've got a habit of taking double puffs,
Yeah.
but this one you don't need to. Yeah, haven't even had to relight this thing once. Still perfect burn line. And we're definitely into the final third on this, or at least starting the final third on a Corona.
Yeah.
But it's, the flavor notes are getting you're getting a little bit darker notes in the baking spices, a little bit of that kind of charred wood note maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's oak. Maybe it's oak. But it's, playing again, still playing nicely with the whiskey. So there's
is.
nothing more we can say about that really.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, we wrapping it up? Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for stopping in. I'm Isaiah. You can find me online at The Whiskey Pastor, on Instagram at The Whiskey Pastor. Be sure to stop in and try this pairing. We always run specials on them.
Yeah.
And they'll be up on the little chalkboard, I guess
Chalkboard?
it is.
Yep.
Right up next to the whiskey on our bar.
yeah. And I'm Rob here at Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at Final Third Cigar. You can go to our website, finalthirdcigar.com, where you can look up, past pairings. I'm going to try to get back on doing some more pairings, or not pairings. We do have the past pairings on our YouTube channel, which is attached to the website. But also, I've done reviews for years on cigars. I need to get back to that. I would love to do a review of this cigar because I think this one's going to be special this year.
Absolutely.
But you can follow us on there. And, come in and see us. We'll definitely have this pairing going for the week, and you can come in and get a discount on the pairing. Come out and check out the new Cigarden. I mean, it's a hit already, and we're excited to be out there sitting outside smoking cigars and drinking bourbon. So
Absolutely.
thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we will see you next week.
Cheers.